11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What a fight! I think they're going to win it.
Juan, the Hispanic causing panic, Lascano.
Próspero año y felicidad.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks to those joining me live and those that be joining me on the archive D-Style here. Hit the like button. We're on the archive right now. Share this video on all your social media platforms. Much appreciated, everybody. Nice little bit of a Christmas special for you. I don't know how long I'll be on. We'll see. It could be 15 minutes. It could be an hour. It could be all the way to up until I go to work tomorrow. Who knows, right? Well, I don't know about that. But still, I'm here. Let's get this rolling. Merry Christmas to everybody. All right. And happy holidays and all that good stuff to everybody. All right. Puerto Rican rum in the building. Tommy Bungles. Man. Shout out to Anthony Sanchez and Hybrid 25 Us in the building, and whoever else is listening out there on both X and or multicasting, okay, from YouTube and X. If you're not already following me on X, you could go ahead and do so. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and get this show on the road. How can I start off this thing? What a night for Anthony Joshua. Yesterday was, or not yesterday. What am I talking about? 2 nights ago. What a night in Saudi Arabia. Afternoon for us, but what a night for him. Andrew, happy holidays, all from London. A shout out to you. Modern King Boxing D-Style, happy holidays, OG. A shout out to you. JC, how's it going? Hey, Merry Christmas to everybody. Okay, everybody gets a Merry Christmas from me. But let's get this started. What a night for Anthony Joshua. What a night of vindication for Anthony Joshua. First of all, what a performance by Anthony Joshua, going after and absolutely destroying Otto Wallin after so many people were saying Otto Wallin, he give Fury a good fight, so therefore he's going to be too much for AJ. No, if that was your analysis, you were wrong. I actually picked AJ to win this fight by knockout. I thought it would come a little later, but he did it. I believe after the 5th round, and it was all she wrote. Just dominates Otto Wallin in every way. Just too good for him. And yes, Ben Davidson was in his corner. It was good work. I wonder if they're going to stick together. They were like peanut butter and jelly. You know what I mean? You might as well just keep it working. You might as well keep it moving. You know what I mean? Andrew with the super sticker, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. And that is it's 20 euros or pounds. Is that pounds? That's pounds, right? But I definitely appreciate it, brother. And AJ is back. Wilder is done. And we're definitely going to address that for sure. He says he's happy for Parker. I appreciate it because, you know, me, I'm a
hard-working man.
You know what I mean? So we definitely appreciate it. here's the thing, okay? And what a performance by AJ. Just goes out there and annihilates Otto Wallin. And let's keep in mind, despite the odds, there was a lot of people picking Otto Wallin to win, right? And their logic was very simplistic. Well, I think this of Fury, and I think this of AJ. Wallin give Fury a good fight, so better than AJ. And that's not how boxing works. You got to look at the styles. And AJ he fought the southpaw like he should. AJ has a good history fighting guys around his height or taller. And he looked the best that I seen AJ. I haven't seen AJ this good since before he was hurt and knocked down by Andy Ruiz. AJ got a little something back. AJ's confidence is back. And man, this is what we've been waiting for from AJ, and he did his thing. Shout out to AJ, man. He did look, it was a great win for him. But what a night for AJ. What do you mean? He only fought one time. Yeah, I know, but sometimes you get indirect wins. As you all know, about 5 years ago, Anthony Joshua and Joseph Parker were both champions, world champions. And they had a big unification fight in England, okay? I forgot where that fight was, by the way. Was it Wembley? I don't even know. Somebody could put in the chat. But they had a unification fight, and AJ clearly won that fight. It was competitive, but AJ ran away with it, outboxed Parker. Parker had a moment with a big right hand. That's when I think we're fixing the tape on Anthony Joshua. But besides that, Anthony Joshua just outboxed Parker. And after the fight, you kind of had a feeling, yeah, Anthony Joshua's the better fighter. After the fight, I remember this. Like, people were shitting on Anthony Joshua, right? Because they didn't think much of Parker. That's what it was, right? Oh, he barely got through Parker. He can knock Parker out. Or like, do you really think he sent a shot against Wilder? Wilder came out, and let me play you a clip of the way Deontay Wilder acted after the win. Keep in mind, this is the win of AJ. Anthony Joshua won the fight, clearly won the fight, yet this was this was the thing. Check it out.
Oh my God, yo, my grandma always told me, if I ain't had something nice to say then, baby, don't say nothing at all. That's all I'm gonna say, man, is out. The baddest man in the world, the baddest man on the planet, and that's facts. Where my bomb squad people at?
Bomb squad. That was Deontay Wilder. That was Deontay Wilder after Joshua's win. He won the fight. Oh, I got nothing nice to say. I got nothing nice to say. I was taught tonight, if I have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing. Right? This is crazy. And I remember how people were acting. It is what it is. But now, 5 years later, you could argue not even as good of a version of Parker goes out there and gives Deontay Wilder a good old-fashioned boxing lesson. That's what it was. He took Deontay Wilder to school. That's what he did. All right? Joseph Parker took Deontay Wilder to school. Para la escuela. Set him down, give him a notebook and everything. Take notes. This is how you don't get hit with a straight right hand. And that's what he took him to school. Took him to school. That's what he did. He put on a boxing clinic. Every time he would cock the right hand, what would Parker do? He would go towards the fire. He would duck low, go towards that right hand. Wouldn't allow Wilder to, get that full torque, that full power behind it, was smothered from him, and he just kept coming in, right? And then the jab to the body. I don't know what it is about this year, about the jab to the body, but Joseph Parker's jab to the body was money, and it was bothering Deontay Wilder. It was slowing Deontay Wilder down. Round after round after round, he just kept touching to the body. Pop, how'd you like that? And I remember, in the pre-fight press conference, when a dude is asking Joseph Parker, right after Wilder said, "I'm Dr. Sleep, and I'm going to put him to sleep, so I hope he has his pillow ready," he said. And the dude asked Joseph Parker, "Are you bringing your pillow?" And Joseph Parker looked, if looks could kill. If looks could kill. He looked right at that dude and said, "Don't ask me stupid questions." And he was serious. Joseph Parker didn't come to play. Joseph Parker had no interest in being a sacrificial lamb. And I'll be transparent. I thought Deontay Wilder to knock out Joseph Parker. That was my prediction. I could own up to it. I could say I was wrong. All right? You got to own up to when you're wrong about things. And I'll tell you what, even this devastating puncher that Deontay Wilder is, by the 8th round, I gave up on the fight. I knew the fight was over by round 8. I knew that big right hand wasn't going to come. That perfect second wasn't going to come. He waited too long. He was waiting for Parker to make mistakes. Parker was not going to make a mistake. Parker knew what you were going to do before you knew it. As soon as you were getting ready to throw the right hand, Parker came right at you. Not away from you, towards you. Couldn't adjust the trajectory of the right hand. I thought there was some uppercuts open, and he landed a couple of them. He just doesn't quite have the power and mustard behind it, like the straight right, when it's fully extended as well. And he was not going to allow him to fully extend the right hand and land it. Joseph Parker put on a clinic, and it was a perfect balance. He wasn't too conservative, which you just don't want to do against Wilder. That is when he has a chance to beat you, because even if you're out boxing him, you're conservative, you're not taking that many chances, you allow him to be a sniper, right? But you do a little bit of that, but you balance it with aggressiveness, but not too aggressive, right? Don't get too happy. He had a nice, perfect balance. You know what I mean? Like, that's all Joseph Parker was doing, just laying the little pebbles on each side and finding that perfect balance the whole time. And he just had he had him on his back foot. Deontay Wilder can't fight off his back foot. He can't do it. Wilder had to be more aggressive in this fight, but I believe it was round 8. Parker reminded us, by the way, just so y'all know, I got a right hand too. And he introduced Wilder to it. He landed a massive right hand, hurt Deontay Wilder. Wilder was holding on for dear life, and he was getting roughed up by this Samoan from New Zealand. And when the right hand finally landed, that Samoan took that right hand. By the last few rounds, he had his hands down. And one would think, man, that's crazy. Why do you have your hands up, Parker? Because Parker was in control. He was in control of that fight. And he knew what Deontay Wilder was. He had him studied. He studied this dude. He studied this man. He knew what he was going to do before he did it. He knew what to do the moment he made a feint, the moment he started to cock the right hand, whatever it was, right? Deontay Wilder knew what to do. Shout out to Stephen. Somebody asked me if I'm a veteran. I'm not. Now, I do have the Wounded Warriors Project beanie on, which I do sport. I did make a donation to them, and they were gracious enough to give me this beanie, so shout out to them. If you want to donate to the veterans, Wounded Warriors Project is a very reputable and organization. I do recommend them. All right. And shout out to all the veterans and everybody has served, by the way. Okay. And Merry Christmas to all the troops that are serving our country outside of the U.S., not spending time with their family today, or on Christmas Eve or on the New Year, because they're out serving the country. So I want to give a big shout out to all all the military veterans out there. I did have family that served in the Army, right? But I myself never got in the Army myself. All right. It's just to answer that. I know I forgot who asked, but somebody asked. Here's the thing. I'm seeing a lot of caping for Wilder going on. All right. Corey Lee boxing in the building. You know what I mean? So Merry Christmas. These time my brother and sister in the Army. Shout out. Hey, shout out to them. You know? Here's the thing, man. Like, I feel like a lot of Wilder fans are actually learning about the sport of boxing a little bit with this whole Wilder experiment that's been going on since like the last 3 years we've been dealing with this shit. It's been almost like 4 years of this shit, bro. Like, they fought in 2019, they fought in 2021, and I believe in 2020, and then they fought in 2022. I don't remember the exact. It's whatever, but the trilogy with Fury, like, they've learned a lot, and then now they're learning some more. A lot of Wilder fans are learning things that we already know, right? Like, we understand that you could lose in boxing. We understand that wins and losses shouldn't define a boxer. Well, we understand, at least I do, that you win some and you lose some. We understand we cannot define a boxer by his losses, but by their whole resume, right? We understand this. Like it's not like nothing new to me anyway, right? But you see, a lot of Deontay Wilder fans are very, very new. You could tell a lot of them, not all of them, but many of them are very new to the sport. High and Low Sportorium, I appreciate this, where boxing is spoken with style. Hey, I appreciate it, brother. Much appreciated. And again, I got to give it to you guys. You know what I mean?
I'm a hard-working man.
You know what I mean? I appreciate it. It always helps, guys. The next step for me, though, is like, I got to get inspired by in a way. I gained a lot of weight this last few days, bro. Like sugar cookies, tamales, turkey, ham, and then pozole, like fucking all the sweets and shit. I got to get my ass.
Man, that nigga was that Japanese guy was in shape.
I got to get my ass in shape, brother. Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. We'll get to it starting tomorrow. Right? I'm going to enjoy some more tamales today, but starting tomorrow, it's on. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. But shout out to Remy, Stephen, Lennox, what's best? Shout out to you. You know, here's the thing, and I don't know anything about the crypto chamber. I hope that's not a thing. I've been hearing little whispers. I don't know if they're going to go anywhere, but I've been hearing some stuff. I've been hearing Malik Scott had something to do with it, very vaguely, but I'm like, well, what does that even mean? I don't know. I've heard, I mean, bro, the things I'm hearing, and by the way, I don't go look for this stuff. People send it to me. I'm just saying they know who they are. I'm not gonna, and I don't tell people who sends me the shit. All right, because then I won't keep getting the shit. It saves me a lot of time. But people send me the stuff, and the shit I hear, bro, it's crazy. A dude literally said that Malik Scott, you know, had something to do with it, and that or insinuated it, and the guy, and then he said it was just like the second Fury fight, just done in a different way. What do you mean? Like, what does that even mean, bro? Like the shit people come up with, bro. I don't get it. That's just me. Like, you know what I mean? It's whatever to me. Sometimes we got to analyze things for what they are, bro. Deontay Wilder is a fighter that fell in love with his power. Okay? That's what it was. The moment he was saying, oh, I just got to be perfect for 1 second, I got to be perfect for 12 straight rounds, I was saying to myself, I hope that's just like a talking thing. I hope he doesn't really believe that, right? The moment he lost, and then like the first Fury fight, I really won. I knocked him out. They robbed me of the knock. Like, what does that mean? Like, he beat the count, right? So instead of going back, working on the things, you know, like, hey, you lost a lot of those rounds, bro. Most people feel you lost the fight. Maybe you should work on those. No. I actually won. They robbed me of the knockout. I'm actually undefeated. Second fight, he just gets his ass kicked, right? He gets absolutely annihilated and destroyed, all right? Gets a longer count than Fury ever did in the second knockdown, by the way, right? No, we don't hear a peep about that. Gets his ass absolutely beat, and people come up with the craziest conspiracy theories. Crazy, it's crazy. Never in my years of covering boxing have I heard such crazy conspiracy theories. Insane. The craziest things I've ever heard. And they couldn't get their shit together. Oh, it was an egg. No. He took out the pad. No, it was knuckles. No, it was this. Oh, no, it was the left hand. No, it was the right hand. Like the story kept changing. Oh, those are the knuckles. You could see them through the glove. But when he takes out the glove, he has full, like, padding on it. Like you just can't make this shit up, bro. You try to explain to people like they're little kids, but they're emotionally when someone is thinking with emotion instead of their brain, then they're obviously not going to think clearly. Occam's razor goes out the window. It's whatever I got to say to make my feelings feel better, because I don't want to believe that Fury just beat the shit out of my dude. That's my dude. He means a lot to me. There's no way Fury beat him. So we're going to come up with these crazy stories, and then Wilder just goes along with it. Instead of going back to the drawing board. Yes, you do win some, you lose some. You know what you do? You go back, you learn, you get better, right? But he never did that. He never improved. He never got better. You guys, his fans, you did him dirty. Because you, instead of telling him, hey, champ, you lost that fight. All right? He went with Kronk. He made some adjustments. He hurt you. You underestimated the fact that he could hurt you, just like he did in the 12th round of the first fight, by the way. Hey, go back to the drawing board, work on that channel. Instead, no. You are better than him. You don't need to work on anything. He cheated. He cheated you. And he was going around saying, I'm an undefeated fighter. I've never really lost. Is the shit he was saying. You cheated against me. Then we go to a third fight. Knocks him out again. Right? Trial by combat. Oh, well, yeah, to do it again then if you didn't cheat. And this time, we're not going to have... By the way, I left out the Breland part. Threw Breland under the bus. A lot of you motherfuckers were behind it, bro. Accusing an innocent man of drugging the dude. You can't make this shit up, bro. And then, okay, well, Breland is nowhere to be found. He still gets knocked out, right? Oh, no, but in the third or fourth, whenever it was that he dropped Fury twice. Long count. You really won, champ. They robbed you the knockout. You were the knockout artist, but they robbed you of it. So he never went back and worked on his shit. Then he knocked out Hellenius, and he just, he doubled down. Hey, I'm Dr. Sleep. I'm this and I'm that. And the guy's got power. I will never count him out in any fight. Don't get me wrong. All right. But the reality is, if you play the odds, I mean, there's a blueprint on how to beat this dude now. There's a blueprint on how to beat Deontay Wilder. You get that perfect balance. Did you see how Joseph Parker? You see him like in the last few rounds with his hands down, like feeling himself. You know what I mean? His Samoan self. I was waiting for him to raise the eyebrow and be like, can you smell what Joseph Parker is cooking? All right? He does look a little bit like The Rock's cousin. I'm just saying. Him and Jai look like they're related to Roman Reigns a little bit. I'm just putting that out there. You know what I mean? I don't know if Roman Reigns is the head of the table when it comes to the Samoans. I'm just putting that out there. Okay? I'm just going to put that out there. I think Jai and Parker has something else to say about that. But here's the thing. Joseph Parker got an inside. See that jab to the body? Pop! Oh, that jab to the body was a beauty, bro. And it set up that big. Did you see how he set up that big right hand? all of us were focused on the right hand of Deontay Wilder. And this dude was like, yo, say hi to my little friend. All right. And he landed that big right hand and he hurt the dude. Okay. So I'm glad that you Deontay Wilder fans, a lot of you out there, I started as a Deontay Wilder fan. And I don't jump off trains, by the way, if a guy loses. One of my favorite fighters loses. I already know that you win some, you lose some. I already know that. I just couldn't stick around bomb squad all day when with the bullshit Glovegate shit. I couldn't do it. That's what made me jump off the train. The sore loserness of Wilder and his fan base. It was what made me jump off the train. You got Ali Sekback out here. Ali Sekback's like, yeah, I want to thank Deontay Wilder for all the access. Oh, we know why you get access, motherfucker. Right? Giving Wilder credit for things that like all fighters do. Like, oh, you see Deontay Wilder, when he meets the fans, he's nice to them. I mean, I guess there's some fighters that might be assholes with them. I don't know. But like most fighters I know are pretty good to fans. Like well, what does that even mean, bro? Go sit down, Ellie. All right? Ali Sekback. What an idiot, bro. Deontay Wilder is a product of like falling in love with his power and actually digressing in his skills over time. Like that's really what he is. And all the excuses and everything, bro, like there's a content creator on here, bro. Like, look, it was a conversation in confidence, so I will never just say the name. But they were telling me on the phone, like, oh, Deontay Wilder, he needs to make some adjustments or else I don't know how he could be Fury. But then he's going on his YouTube channel, Fury, Wilder is better. Fury cheated him. Like, you guys were going along with a narrative, okay, that did Wilder no good. Now, I'm not saying it would have made a difference and not made a difference, but I value truth over everything. Deontay Wilder never improved because of you. It's your fault. Okay? Not as haters. Not people that don't like Deontay Wilder. No, you. His hardcore fan base. All right? You are partially to blame. He gets most of the blame. But you're partially to blame, okay, for what happened a couple days ago. Never improved. Never got better. Right? This shit's crazy, bro. Actually digressed over time. Deontay Wilder, I don't know if he was ever good enough to outbox Parker, but he didn't do himself any favors, like the way he digressed over the years. I'm just saying. Then we got, some Deontay Wilder fans, Christmas Eve, even today, Christmas Day. All they're doing is just caping for Wilder, right? You see, let me tell you guys something. Once you start talking about life and let me lower this a little bit here. Once you're talking about life and you start making it personal, like let me give you an example. I saw a dude on Twitter. He's like, yeah, you see, people are just waiting for somebody's downfall because they're jealous and he's a millionaire and you're not. Like. Hey, you're broke ass on Twitter, ain't no millionaire. So what? You're flexing another dude's money, bro. Because we're giving boxing opinions. Because somebody says, hey, man, Deontay Wilder was kind of exposed there. He was taken to school by Joseph Parker. Oh, yeah, you're just mad because your life ain't going nowhere. And Deontay Wilder did something with his life and he became a millionaire. And he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. What? What are you talking about? What? Okay. Nando Llamas, an early happy Boxing Day to all Monster in the Way fans that celebrate. Hey, absolutely, man. I'm looking forward. Man, I'm looking forward to that fight. I'm actually going to miss the fight. The fight starts right when my work shift starts. So my first break, I'll know the result. But it is what it is. But I appreciate the support, Nando. Let's play it, man. Let's do it.
I'm a hard-working man.
That's right. Okay. At the Tony Martins, how's it going? Daniel Agnew, shout out to you. And Team Batman Boxing in the building. Hit the like button, guys. I appreciate it. If you're watching on X, you could always come on the YouTube channel, D-Style Boxing. And if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit the like button. Come on, man. Let's hit the like button. We're at 17 likes with 50 people on here. Well, what's going on right now? All right? Like, what's going on? You know I'm telling the truth. Like, if you're a Deontay Wilder fan just lurking in shadows, like, if you hit the like button, no one needs to know you liked it. In fact, just do this. Hit the dislike, right? Take the screenshot so you could prove to your friends, okay, on your little group text that you disliked my video, right? Do that, right? Now you can like it, and they'll never know you like the video. See what I mean? Like everybody wins. You win. Like, oh, see, I dislike these styles video. And then I win because I get the like. So and you know I'm telling the truth. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? It's all good. I'm just saying. It's all good. But here's the thing. Everyone knows, if you followed me long enough, you know I was a Deontay Wilder fan for a long time. Right? I like his story. I do think his story is a great story, by the way. Like, got into boxing. The dude was delivering beer or some shit. Like you know what I mean? In a truck. And the dude got into boxing and became something. He became a bronze medalist. He became a WBC world champion. He defended the belt like 10 times. He fought an exciting trilogy with Tyson Fury. He was on this big mega card on the pre-main, right? Against Joseph Parker. He's done a lot of great things, right? It gave us a lot of highlight reel knockouts. I'm not here to just shit on the dude. I'm just here to call it like it is. But what I'm not going to do is get in my feelings when people say the truth. If people feel he was overrated, then they feel he's overrated, bro. Don't spend your Christmas defending Deontay Wilder and flexing his money and his accomplishment in people's faces. Oh, yeah, you're just mad because he accomplished all this in life. You did nothing. Like, the dude don't even care that much, bro. You're over here on Christmas tweeting at people like me. Chill out. Deontay Wilder, right, has a lot to answer to. He said Joseph Parker was running from him. That he was running from the hills. Joseph Parker didn't look like a dude that was scared of Deontay Wilder. Not in the ring. He definitely didn't fight a conservative fight. Took it to him. He took it to him. You can't even say he fought scared. He took it to him. Joseph Parker took him to school. And if I say that, right, like, and you make it personal, because you see, you're one of those people that just want to see Wilder fail because Wilder this. Like what are you talking about? And by the way, as boxing fans, we have every right to want to see a fighter succeed and a fighter fail, and we have that right. We could choose to root who we want to root for. We could choose to not root for who we want to root for. That's all right, bro. Like it's a sport. Like, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck if people wanted to see Wilder fail, right? And then he ended up losing to Parker, and they're gloating. So what? It's part of the sport. These same fans were harsh as fuck. Harsh to AJ and his fan base when AJ got upset by Andy Ruiz. And I remember, like, I was so happy for Andy Ruiz. I was happy as a Mexican American to watch another fellow Mexican American, right, win the heavyweight championship of the world. Someone of Mexican descent, right? Mexico was happy. Everybody was proud of Andy Ruiz. It was a big moment. And a lot of us felt he actually beat Parker, although that was a close fight, right? Could have gone either way. But we were like, okay, this time he got it done, right? Shout out to the Boxing Kangaroo. Shout out to you, brother. Deontay Wilder shit on Anthony Joshua. when Andy Ruiz beat Anthony Joshua. And then I told Anthony Joshua fans, hey, don't get butthurt about it. That's the way it is. Right? Same energy, people. Same energy. And I remember a lot of people were happy for Andy, but then I started listening a little closer. You see, when I started hearing things like, Anthony Joshua sucks. He lost to a B-level fat man. He lost to a C-level fat Mexican. Ha, 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 ha. You see, they weren't happy for Andy Ruiz. They found it funny that Anthony Joshua lost to a fat Mexican. Ha, ha, ha. But must I remind you that fat Mexican, ha, 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 gave Parker a much better fight than Deontay Wilder. Ha, 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 ha. So if Andy Ruiz was a fat C-level Mexican, what does that make Deontay Wilder then? So you got to be careful with the things that you say. And that's when I like, okay, you're not happy for Andy Ruiz. This is more like an anti-Anthony Joshua thing than a happy for Andy Ruiz thing. That's what I sensed. And I remember how brutal and ruthless people were to Anthony Joshua. I remember the live streams that were done. And Joshua kept it moving. Joshua never made excuses. You know, he just ran it back, changed his game plan, fought very conservative against Andy Ruiz, but nonetheless, he won the rematch. Then he went on, he eventually lost to Usyk, and then they did the same. I had a tweet about 2 years ago. All the tweet said was, I still believe in Anthony Joshua. I had over 100 retweets and a bunch of people commenting, saying, LOL, what's there left to believe in? He's done. Right? People just shitting on the dude. Shout out to MAW with the $5 Australian. Merry Christmas, D-Style in chat. Naoa versus Tapales for undisputed. Let's go. Subscribe, share, smash the like button, please. Hey, that will be much appreciated, guys. For real. Okay. Well, how many likes are we at? We're 31. There's definitely some of those dudes watching. It is what it is. I already told you what to do. You know what I mean? You can like it. Nobody needs to know you like the video. All right. If you're watching on Twitter, by the way, retweet and like. That'll be much appreciated. MAW, thank you.
I'm a hard-working man.
That's right. And back to the grind tomorrow, by the way. Just back to the grind tomorrow. I'm going to be working. Christine and I are going to do a show. Just right back at it. It doesn't stop. Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder was one of the main people. Like he did shit on Anthony Joshua when Joshua won. He did kick him when he was down. And look, I'm not even like mad at Wilder for doing it. Like it's not even that. It's just now that people are giving Wilder the same treatment that Joshua got when he fell down, right? All of a sudden, it's oh yeah, it's just people, they're just waiting. They're just waiting for a moment to shit on the champ and shit on, but they'll never do 1/4 of what Wilder has done. And like who cares? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Who gives a fuck, bro? Who cares? Like, I'm not mad at the fact that Deontay Wilder made money in boxing anyway. All right. But if I may, Parker took him to school. Right? Joseph Parker took this dude to school. Okay, he gave him a boxing lesson. That's what happened. All right. I mean, this was like Joseph Parker put on a boxing clinic. Beat him with ease, too. It was easy to score. I scored 11-1, bro. And you could easily argue 12-0. I scored 11-1. So can somebody explain to me, and the dude's raising his arm in the air and all this. Remember how people got on Mikey for raising his arm, during the Spence fight? I remember people were brutal to Mikey. Oh, Mikey, what an idiot. He's a moron for raising his arm thinking he won. What a stupid idiot, right? So what? If people make fun of Wilder for doing it, that's what they're doing. They're just waiting for the moment to get at him. They're just jealous that he lives in a mansion, has a gym in his house, and he's got a beautiful wife and beautiful kids, and they're a bunch of haters, and they hate their life, and they want to slit their wrists. So this gives them reason to live. Like whoa, chill out, bro. It ain't that serious, bro. All right? I think a lot of y'all are doing some projection, if you want me to be honest. Okay? I think a lot of you live vicariously through Deontay Wilder. I think those Fury fights really affected your psyche. It really affected you, like personally. That's why you went through a defense mechanism. You came up with all these crazy-ass conspiracy theories, like egg weights and gloves, which are laughable. All right? I mean, this is crazy. And JD's is still there. The dude that looked after the refs is still there. The dude that was there when they put on the gloves is still there. What's going on, bro? JD's nuts. I'm just trying to figure out, bro. I'm trying to figure out why all of a sudden it's, hey, you win some, you lose some, right? Now, you see, I'll tell you what happened, man. A lot of these guys, not all of them, but a lot of them are new to boxing, okay? They became fans of the sport through Floyd Mayweather, which is why a lot of them always, like, it's every time you talk about Canelo, but he lost to Floyd, though. Yeah, he lost to Floyd. He lost to Floyd. That was like 10 years ago. He lost to Floyd 10 years ago, bro. You're still talking about that. But now it's you lose. Okay, fine. Okay, cool. You win some, you lose some. I'm glad you're coming around. A lot of dudes that were Floyd Mayweather fans that are trying to like still follow the sport, that coming out of this protection of the O era, right? A lot of them kind of adopted Ward for a little bit, and Ward went undefeated. So they just believe that like Wilder was going to go undefeated. Like, and once he lost, it shocked them that's what happened. And they're just now coming around. They're like, oh, okay, so fighters, so losing is part of the sport, right? It's normal, right? Yes. Fighters can lose. Yes. We shouldn't define a fighter by one bad performance and one loss, but without due respect, it was a lot of y'all that were doing that. Not hardcore boxing fans that have been watching the sport forever. Mr. T, shout out to Crystal. Merry Christmas, Easter. I appreciate it. This is what we're dealing with here. None of this is out of nowhere. The backlash Wilder is getting is not random. Okay? There's nothing random about it. And if there's people saying, "Oh, this dude's gonna get outboxed one day," if he just relies on their right hand, and they feel vindicated, then they feel vindicated, bro. Like, you got to deal with it. That's boxing. Giving your post-fight analysis or giving your opinion as a fan, that's part of the game. Deal with it. If you're a grown-ass man, your feelings are hurt that people are giving an analysis of Wilder's performance and questioning like his credibility now as one of the top 2-3 guys in the sport, when he fought the second best fighter he's fought and he got thoroughly outboxed and dominated in the fight, they have every right to do it. If you want to disagree and say, "No, I just don't think the champ was feeling it. I think his timing was off," whatever it is, but every time guys like me or Calix will bring up, "Yo, these guys are not active enough. They're not fighting enough." Well, like, Wilder to get in the ring, like yeah, Leonard Albert be like attacking, bro. Or well, why you have to talk shit about PBC fight? All of a sudden, all I hear about is he was inactive, and that's why he lost to Parker. No shit. It's not just Wilder, it's the whole PBC squad. Jermell Charlo over a year, then gets in the ring with Canelo. So you're going to try to fight Canelo and ring rust. Good luck. And you wonder why you look like shit. Like, I knew you would lose, but I thought you would win 2-3 rounds. I mean, that was horrible. We've been saying these dudes are inactive. We've been saying they need to get in the ring. But no, you're a hater. You just hate on PBC. Why don't you call out Bivol? Call Bivol out for being inactive. We did. You just didn't listen. Motherfuckers. Bomb squad! There was no bomb. There was only landmines that Parker was leaving in that ring, setting up traps, countering, jab, right? Making Wilder believe you can shoot the right hand out. Psych. No, you can't. Here's my right hand. I hurt you. Remember you were laughing at Joshua because beating by decision. How do you like me now? For that motherfucker in the pre-fight that asked me if I brought my pillow, how do you like me now? Don't ask me stupid questions. That was a quote of that press conference. Looking like the Sheik and shit. You see Joseph Parker was heel self walking out, looking like a prime Sheik. You know what I mean? What's up? Don't ask me stupid questions. Gonna bring your pillow. It's gonna stop him. But I fucked up his jaw, by the way. Just so you know. Fuck the dude's jaw up. I'm happy for Parker, bro. Genuine good dude. Active fighter. And yes, you win some, you lose some. He lost to Joe Joyce, picked himself up, made no excuses. He stayed active. He kept grinding. All right. I saw him on pay-per-view over there in Australia. There you go, No Limit. And for you all in Australia, you know No Limit's going to put him in another card. You're going to have to pay to watch Joseph Parker now. And you pay for Parker before Australia, you're going to pay for him again. Okay, shout out to Box Kangaroo, MAW. Y'all going to pay for Parker fights now moving forward on No Limit. It's going to happen, bro. He's like, you know what I mean? After this win, you're going to have to pay to watch Parker fight. Hey, Joseph Parker, you're a pay-per-view star in Australia now. And New Zealand, obviously, right? I remember people were like, Parker's on pay-per-view? Why No Limit putting Parker on pay-per-view? Yeah, how do you like him now? How do you like Parker now, Australia? You're going to fork out more money to watch you do fight. I'm just putting that out there. Okay? He had an egg on the back of his head. Okay, wow. I actually didn't see that. I got to watch that. We pay for everything here, bro. He says, man, not everything. Y'all get some fights for free that we pay for. I'm just putting that out there. All right? I got friends in Australia, but I do know you do pay for a lot. Like you guys pay premium price to watch Nikita Zoo. Like it's for a prospect, bro. Yo, that last thing's worth money over there, bro. I don't blame him either. I'd be charging y'all too. It is what it is, bro. If I was born in Australia, I'd claim that Koshu's my real dad, right? And I'd be fighting under the name Zoo. Now, what do you mean? You don't even look like him. Hey, he's my dad, okay? He left my mom, but I'm so proud of him. He's my father. He had to focus on his boxing career, so I forgive him. All right? Like that's what I'd be saying. Eric Zoo, live on pay-per-view. The best costume would be like, is he your son? Is he good? Yeah, he's all right. If he keeps winning, he's my son. If he loses, not my son. If he loses to prospect, not my son. But if he will win, he's mine. We'll see. We'll see. Dude, I'll go the rat tail. I'll do it all, bro. You know, you're from Australia. Or I don't know about green. Will green work? Like, can somebody pass off as like, you know, oh man. Can somebody pass off as Danny Green's son? Like would that sell in Australia? Or like Mundine's son? You know, like I don't know, whatever your name is. Carl Green, the son of Danny Green. Watch him live on pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Like, if you're the son, like, it helps out. But look, Chavez Jr. didn't do shit. He was a pay-per-view star, bro. Chavez Jr. was just the son of Julio Cesar Chavez. That's all he was, bro. Early in his career, like very early, bro. He was on pay-per-view, like headlining pay-per-view cards. Like, what? What's going on here? Like you know, like all the Latin Fury cards, all headlined by Chavez and shit. Chavez Jr. was fighting dudes that were like 1-12 and like the main event on pay-per-view. Like, what the fuck's going on, bro? Jesus Christ. But come to think of it, he visited my town way back, Carl Zoo. I missed an opportunity here, bro. You know? But that's the thing, bro. As long as you keep winning, I'm pretty sure Kasha will claim you. If you're winning like in convincing fashion, you know what I mean? But if you lose, man, that ain't my son. Come on. He's got knocked out in the second round. That's not my son. How that journeyman knock him out? No, that's not my seed. Get the fuck out of here. Right? But anyway, oh man. Let's get this rolling here. By the way, hit the like button. If you haven't already. It's much appreciated. You know what I mean? Let's get it hit. Let's hit the like button, okay? Look, overall, if now if we could do an agreement that you win some, you lose some. It's not the end of the world if you lose. As long as you stay active and fight the fights, then it's all good. Then hey, I'll shake on that all day. That's what we've been trying to say. That's what I've been trying to say for years. You know, what's the big deal? I would always use the example. Mancini lost hard way, okay, you know, but he learned from it. He bounced back. He still had a great career. Yes, Canelo lost to Floyd. He learned from it, right? He said that, hey, it was a great learning experience. I learned from it. I moved forward. That's life. You win some, you lose some. You learn from your losses, and you keep it moving, bro. But some of you, Wilder had to lose for you to finally understand that, right? Like, let me tell you something. When Joseph Parker outboxed and outclassed Deontay Wilder and hurt him, had him reeling, hanging on for dear life, right? Had his hands down, basically over by round 8, just had him figured out in every way. You know, like I think he took everyone to a trip. You know, like everyone was watching, like he just took everyone in this nice little, you know, down memory lane. You know what I mean? He just kind of like, it was like an experience for people. And after that experience, people came out and they said, whoa, you know what? Hey, you win some, you lose some, it's all good. Hey, shout out to Joseph Parker. You know, Joseph Parker took everybody to school. He took Deontay Wilder to school, and he took his delusional fans to school, right? His delusional fans stepped out of it. They're like, hey, you know what? Hey, you lose some, you win some. That's boxing. You know what I mean? I heard a dude say, this is boxing, he said. Like he said it so matter of fact. Hey, this is boxing. You win some, you lose some. What's the matter with you guys? Yeah, that's kind of what I've been trying to say. You know what I mean? A boxing kangaroo, I believe that's Carl, right? If I'm right about that, or if not, correct me. But I think you're right. I think working with Fury, I'm sure helped some. But I will say this, though. This is no disrespect to Fury. The way Parker laid out a blueprint, bro, like a perfect game plan. Like, this is how you beat Wilder. And like you don't even, he doesn't even wobble you. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, bro, like, you don't think Usyk could just kind of emulate what Parker just did? And Crystal asked Parker versus Usyk. I'm not sure about that. I would like to see Parker maybe do a rematch with Andy Ruiz. I think that was a great fight the first time. They could do that. I think they could fight it in Australia or New Zealand, and that'll be a big fight. In my opinion, that's a fight I would want to see. They were trying to make Andy Ruiz Wilder, but Wilder lost. Andy versus Parker 2, I'm all for that. That's a great fight. Another thing about Parker, by the way, Parker's hand speed, Wilder had problems with it. And the more I think about it, I think that's one of the fastest hands that Wilder's ever fought. People kind of forgotten how fast Parker's hands are. Like, he's got some fast hands. And he's got decent pop. And here, it's the heavyweights. These guys are big, bro. 240 pounds. You lean on a punch, you're going to hurt any human being, right? But Parker has about really good pop. Like, it's pretty decent. Like, you got to respect his power. In other words, he doesn't have like devastating, like, but it's, if he catches you with a good one, as you saw, you're gonna feel it, right? And he felt it. And I remember against Joshua, he did buzz Joshua a little bit, and then they had to fix the tape. I'm just saying. Another one is Parker versus Joshua. I think that's a great fight. Or if I'm Parker, I give a little bit of a call, right, to Eddie Hearn and them, and they say, hey, I'll fight Herkovich. Let's do Herkovich for the IBF. I want to become 2-time champ. I think that's a good route for Parker. Okay. That's what I think. All I know, but I do know one thing. Oh, man, you're Australians going to fork out some money to watch Joseph Parker fight. I'm just putting that out there. Okay. Like I don't want to be, I'm just saying you're going to pay some premium price out there in Australia. Okay. But with that said, Jaya Opetaia. Oh, man, bro. Fucked up my dude Zorro, bro. Poor Zorro. Put the sword down, picked up some gloves, and ran into the wrong dude. But in all seriousness, man, Zorro got knocked out, bro. I mean, Jai set up that punch beautifully, put him out. Here's the thing about Jai. When you look at his eyes, bro, like when he's being interviewed, even when he's just chilling, being a nice guy and all that to the interviewer, he has like he's got like a killer instinct, bro. Like that dude was like an assassin in a past life. He's got the eyes of a killer, right? Like that dude, like he's not somebody to mess with, bro. And as soon as that bell, like he's all business, but it's like he wants to hurt his opponent, but he's doing it methodically. He could box. He has a devastating punch. I think he's ready for heavyweight now, but look, if he wants to stick around cruiserweight, I don't think anybody could beat him. I don't think anybody at cruiserweight could beat Jai Opetaia. I don't see it. This guy could box like an Usyk, but he could punch like a devastating heavyweight. This guy is no joke at all. This guy is a fucking assassin, bro. I'm just telling you that right now. He's going to hurt some dudes. He's going to hurt dudes. See him knock down Zorro, just walks away like, yeah, of course. Knocked him out. See, that the guys that knock dudes the fuck out and don't act all crazy with a celebration are the ones you should worry about. Because that tells you that it's not a surprise to them. That's what Customato will tell Tyson, hey, when you knock the guys out, don't celebrate. Don't go all crazy, because then it's kind of like it's a surprise to you. Just walk away. It looks more menacing. Boom! You just walk away like, what's up? That is more menacing than anything, guys. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You know what I mean? I got 78 people live, bro. But there's 50 on YouTube. Damn, there's a lot of people watching on Twitter, I guess. Damn. All right. But here's the thing. Opetaia is the one and only cruiserweight champion of the world. There is no other champion. I don't care who wins a belt. I don't care if Zurdo gets a trinket over here or Bradis gets it over here. What the IBF did to Jai is some bullshit. Okay, they could have let this dude fight. Okay, he's been waiting on Bradis. Bradis the one that was injured. He's trying to keep himself active, and they're threatening to strip the dude. Like, oh, if you fight, we're gonna strip you. Get the fuck out of here. He's the real champ. And you know what? He's holding the belt, right? He's holding the belt, and that makes him the man. Point blank to the period. Okay? Point blank. That makes him that dude. So he's the ring champ. That makes him the dude. That's it. That's it. It ends right there with me, okay? It ends right there. I want to go ahead. Let's do a little bit of a Christmas carol. And you guys can let me know. You're watching in the chat right now. Let me know. Ghosts of Christmas Past, Ghosts of Christmas Present, Ghosts of Christmas Future of boxing, right? And let's do a little bit of a Christmas carol here, and also the Feel Good Christmas Carol Story of the Year. Okay. Look. And then, of course, the Santa Award. All right. We always do this in a roundtable, but it was such a stacked card, we couldn't do it. So let's start with it. First of all, and the Grinch of the year. All right. So we'll just do it. Didn't plan it. We can do it off the cuff right now. Okay. So the Ghost of Christmas Past, to me, has to go to the man who just lost, Deontay Wilder. All right. I think whatever Deontay Wilder was going to do big in boxing, he's already done it. Not saying he's retiring or anything, but I think he's in the past. Whatever past that is, that's where he is. The Ghost of Christmas Present, to me, as it stands, he made his mark. It's going to be Bam Rodriguez. Okay, I think Bam Rodriguez showed the world that he's for real, that he's here. Okay, and I think presently he's no longer the future of boxing; he's a present of boxing, and he's here to stay. The Ghost of Christmas Future, although he is present as well, by the way, but just looking into the future and what he could still accomplish, and how menacing he is, and how dangerous he is definitely Jai Opetaia. Jai Opetaia is like that Grim Reaper looking dude from the Christmas Carol. And I could look into the future right now, and I see a future heavyweight champion of the world. I don't know who the fuck's going to stop this dude. I was going to tell you that right now. The Santa Award this year for D-Style Boxing, it's going to go to Turkey Al-Sheikh. He put on some big, massive events, a lot of money over there in Saudi Arabia, and I think that's going to have to go to him for sure. And the Grinch of the year is going to go to the one and only Espinosa from Showtime Boxing. Okay, I think, although Showtime had a good year, I think people are overblowing the year. Okay, to the point of it's kind of and that's what I'll say about that. Okay, and Boxing Camera says the gold years of boxing for Australia. 3 current world champions, 3. Maloney, Zoo, and Opetaia. That's right. So it is what it is, you know what I mean? But the Grinch of the year is going to go to the one and only Espinosa from Showtime Boxing. Okay, and that's what I'll say about that. Okay, and Boxing Camera says the gold years of boxing for Australia. 3 current world champions, 3. Maloney, Zoo, and Opetaia. That's right. So it's what it is, you know what I mean? So those are the awards for me for this year. I want to thank everyone who tuned in for the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play it one more time.
Feliz
Navarrete.
Feliz
Navarrete.
Feliz
Navarrete.
Próspero año y felicidad.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. And look, guys, I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Robert Brown, how's it going? Okay. And that is that. Okay. This is D-Style Boxing. Keep it boxing. I'm out of here. Peace.